What's up, everybody? John Jackson with Alliance Insurance. So I'm starting this whole brewery thing, right? And I really wanted to get into it, and I wanted to go somewhere where they do it better than just about anywhere. So my wife and I took an impromptu trip, and here we are in Asheville, North Carolina, Beer City. And it's a city I love a lot. I went to college here, so I have some deep roots, some deep connections with this place. But we were accepted to come and see Asheville Brewing Company, which is a place I've been visiting for a long time. And one of my dear best friends works here. So I'm gonna show you around, show you some of their brewery. Also going to talk to a few people and even have an interview with one of the brewers. So such a cool experience. I'm really excited. You know, just you can kind of see a little bit about the space where I'm at. It's so great. I mean, this is their outdoor patio space. And one of my favorite things about it is up there. I just love that gigantic propeller fan. Maybe I'm super nerdy, but you knew that already if you watched any of these. So anyway, thanks a lot. Let's go talk to some people, and then later, we're just gonna go drink some beer. Do I have a cool job or what? See ya.
Asheville Brewing Company started in 1998 with a great idea. Beer, pizza, and movies are all awesome, so people should have them in one place. When I was in college, it became the place to go, and I spent countless evenings watching second-run flicks while munching pepperoni and mushroom slices, and drinking surprisingly good beer. At the time, we had no idea that the last component would be the thing that catapulted them to the upper echelons of Asheville's Beer City fame, but it couldn't be happier that ABC turned out the way that it did. In fact, the thing that really jumps out at you here is growth. The entire place has an organic, living feel. You can tell that they have expanded to meet different levels of production, as their two brew houses, one 15-barrel and one 7-barrels, proves. The place just goes. And when you think you've seen the end of the brewery, you turn a corner and there's another bottling line, or a storage room, or another brew house, or a freezer, or an office, or another storage room. It turns out that when you make amazing beer, you just can't grow fast enough. The key to this success has been to constantly push the envelope for great beer without forgetting their roots. Like a great rock band, ABC keeps playing the hits, starring their megawatt stars Ninja Porter and Perfect Day IPA, while still innovating and creating new and exciting jams like Ninja Latte Coffee Porter or the Lemon Space Dog American Wheat. They constantly show well in national competitions and have great ratings in the beer press. Even their t-shirt game led to growth. They expanded to include an entire print shop and have a pretty rad clothing store in the front. The bottom line is that this place is a must visit for anyone going to Asheville. And if you are a brewer or are interested in brewing, you may owe it to yourself to study the example of ABC. Great beer, great food, with a dedication to what made you famous without losing your experimental edge. I just have to say thank you so much, Asheville Brewing Company, for having me here and letting me see this place. You guys are amazing, and keep rocking the way you do. So, do you want to go ahead and give us your name?
My name is Ben Mackey. I'm a brewer here at Asheville Brewing Company.
Awesome. And how long have you been here?
About 3.5 years.
And what got you into brewing?
Well, I had been working as a bartender in a brewery, and they needed help, and so I just kept pushing, trying to get in there, and then eventually was able to do that and fell in love with it.
So have you been passionate about beer for a long time?
Yeah, I mean, back when I lived in New York, I really didn't. I did some home brewing a little bit there, but then really started, just by working in the brewery and doing that. I mean, I like the manual labor aspect, and then also the troubleshooting, thinking about different problems.
Yeah, because it's really more than just science. I mean, there's a lot of hard work that goes into it.
Oh, absolutely. Right? Yeah, a lot of hose dragging. Exactly.
So most brewers tend to be kind of geeks about what they do and how they do it. So if you had a piece of equipment that you were going to have an affair with, what would that be?
Goodness. Well, I like to spend a lot of time with the pumps because nobody else needs to change out those gaskets and seals, so that's usually the way that I go.
So the pumps are your...
yeah. Got to move it somehow.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've been here for 3 or 4 years. What's your favorite beer that you guys do?
Perfect Day. It's a West Coast style IPA.
Yep. Yeah, I know well. It's a great beer.
Yep, thank you.
And what is the most challenging beer that you guys do right now?
Lemon Space Dog. When we first started doing that a couple years ago, almost at every single point of the process, it ended up being an issue, just from mashing in, which would require us to dump bags in, which was just a lot of manual labor, to getting filters clogged, to having issues with our canning. It was just seemed like it was a nightmare beer for us, but thankfully it's dialed in a little bit more.
It's the kind of thing you just push through and persevere and figure it out, and then it's amazing, right?
Yep.
Yeah. I think that's one of the ones I'm going to try hopefully today. So
yeah, it's very, very nice.
And then last question, really, do you have any idea who insures your business right now?
I do not.
Yeah, that's right. Most people that work in the brewery have no idea about that, and that's part of the reason I'm doing what I'm doing, so that other brewers can look and kind of learn the process a little bit and see what it is and see what we do and why it's protected and how it's protected.
Right.
So that's pretty much it, man. Thanks so much for taking time out and doing this.
Yeah, thank you. That's great.
Yeah.